Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel about all of these freaky urban legends, and it's that time again, so let's head on over to India. Hey guys, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Let's jump right into our list of the top 5 scary Indian urban legends that might be real. Coming in at our number 5 spot, Mu No Chua. Back in 2002, in the rural area of Uttar Pradesh, people were in a panic about this strange creature that was spotted swooping down like a miniature UFO, beaming red and green lights. The creature was described as looking like a hawk with metal claws that would come down and try to scratch victims' faces, which would then in turn leave them in excruciating pain. Many people were so terrified of this creature coming to get them that temples actually gave sermons to ward away any evil spirits. Some villagers were so fearful that the men would take guard at night, as that's when the thing was most likely to attack. To protect themselves, they had guns and water cannons. The police went around to the townspeople and told them that they had nothing to worry about and that this was just a rumor, and that the creature didn't actually exist, and also that the victims who were previously injured were probably injured by some unexplained force of nature. But the victims all reported that the same creature did this to them, and others have confirmed that they have seen it with their own eyes, so who really knows? In at number 4, Sanjay Vaughan. Oh man, so Sanjay Vaughan is basically known as one of the most haunted places on Earth. When you look it up, there are endless amounts of haunted stories involving the forest. The forest is 784 acres and it has many winding bay entries. The most popular haunted story being about the White Lady. Many hikers have reported seeing a woman draped in white wailing among the bay entries before disappearing. So this is more hearsay than anything, but there are hundreds of people who have claimed to see her clear as day. Some have even tried approaching her, but just like others have said, she ends up vanishing. So either hundreds of people have decided to band together to make this up, or it's something they actually witnessed, and it may just be true. At number 3, the Wolves of Pevagata. This one is from 1983. It said 11 girls, all younger than 5 years old, went missing after dark despite all being asleep next to their parents. The killings began on April 29, 1983, when a 5-year-old girl in Pevagata was taken from her house sometime past midnight. A few days later, a 3-year-old girl from the same town went missing, and within a few weeks, 5 other girls went missing. Soon after the girls went missing, pools of blood with the girls' clothes in them were being found, and in some cases there was also a limb or a skull left behind as well. All of the crime scenes showed paw prints but no drag marks. The police suspected that man-eating wolves were snatching up these girls. They soon realized that the pattern was just so similar. All of the kids that were abducted were girls, they were all under 5 years old, and there was no sign of a struggle. So the people in the town began hunting the wolves. Some people in the town even believed that what happened was caused by black magic. They believed this was work of tantrics from the Madakashira region, who practiced black magic and offered these children as human sacrifices to goddess Kali. The police tried to get involved, but the villagers refused to cooperate as they were afraid if they spoke up, they would be the next person killed off with the dark sorcery. The government ended up backing up the wolf theory. This led to mass independent poaching, and locals have created urban legends around the murder of these children. Do you guys think this was sorcery or wolves? Let me know your thoughts below. Coming at number 2, Monkey Man. This was a monster that was said to be roaming around in Delhi in mid-2001. Back in May of 2001, reports began to circulate in the Indian capital of a strange 5-foot-tall monkey-like creature with red eyes and a helmet that would appear at night and attack people. Others have claimed this monkey-like creature to be up to 8 feet tall and muscular with a snout and metal claws. It has been seen jumping from building to building and actually caused a mass panic. Many people reported being scratched by this creature, and 2 were even said to have died at its hands. At one point, things became so overwhelming that police actually issued a sketch artist drawing in an attempt to capture this creature. This entire incident was said to be the perfect example of mass hysteria. There's even a movie that's titled Delhi 6 that centers around the appearance of this creature. And at number 1, Kaltara. Kaltara village was abandoned overnight in the 19th century. The townspeople left behind an entire village of crumbling homes and buildings. On the more logical side, people have said that the people abandoned this once prosperous village due to a dwindling water supply, or due to an earthquake, or because the prosecution of Minister Salam Singh. But due to an urban legend, this abandoned village now has a haunting reputation. Legend has it that the ruler of the region took an interest in the daughter of the chief, and to escape humiliation, the entire village made up of 1,500 people disappeared overnight. It is said that the village chief then left a curse on the abandoned village and claimed that anyone who tried to inhabit it would die. Well, the urban legend stuck, as people are fearful to even visit this abandoned village, and they haven't rebuilt on it since. There have been people who have since tried to repopulate the village village, but they are reported to experience paranormal activity, and therefore the village is still uninhabited. Over time, the village has gained the reputation as a haunted place, and so it started to attract some tourists. So since 2015, they have been attempting to add on some things to make it more of a tourist destination, but they are not going to allow people to stay overnight. Alright, well on that note, that's our list of the top 5 scary Indian urban legends that might be real. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your questions and comments down below, as I will be responding to them. Also, don't forget to show some love by giving this video a big thumbs up and subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.